guys, welcome back to another video. I'm going to start off this video by kind of just saying that I'm not pregnant anymore. Whoop, 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 whoop. So we are doing well, when I say we, I mean I will be doing a video on our birth story. Unfortunately, I didn't really get any footage of it. I really wanted to do a birth and labour vlog, but when it kind of came to it, it just didn't feel right. So we didn't end up doing it, but we do have quite an interesting story of how our baby was born. But baby is a week old today, and I've taken so many videos of them. So I'm going to put together like a cute little video of our first week together and settling in, and obviously introduce you guys to it. Very careful what I say so I don't give anything away. But this video was actually requested by one of my subscribers, or somebody who has commented on one of my videos. And I thought, why not? Let's do it. I love answering questions for people. Everything that I'm answering is from my own personal experience. It might not happen for everyone, or everyone could be different. They might have a different answer. So all the answers I'm going to give in this video are my own personal answers and what has happened for me during my pregnancy. Now, there are a lot of questions. I'm going to insert a picture here. So yeah, there's a lot of questions. I'm probably not going to answer them all, unfortunately, because there's a lot and it's going to be a very long video. But yeah, so it's from JarJo901. That was the comment. And yeah, she's got lots and lots of questions for me, so I'm just going to quickly flick through them now and answer them as best I can, but I'm also going to answer them rather quickly in the sense that I'm not going to go into much detail. So the very first question is your belly soft or firm? Belly was firm. It was like a basketball underneath my skin, best way to describe it. Does it hurt to push on your bump? Kind of, not really. I had a lot of muscle soreness because obviously your rib cage is expanding because baby sits up in there. So those muscles expand as well. So that muscle really hurt across here. That was like a no-go zone. Didn't like people touching my belly there, only because it was in so much pain. But other than that, around my belly, not really. It was fine. Does your baby move if you push on your bump? Sometimes baby did. Sometimes not really. Like there's been occasions where my sister would be like da 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 on my bump, and then maybe baby would kick back. But other than that, I found if I just kept my hand still in one spot and just kind of waited to see if I could feel baby, and baby would move underneath my hand, whether it was the warmth, whether whatever. So is your belly smooth? Yes, my belly skin was very smooth. That was the answer to that one. If you pat on the top of your stomach, does it sound like a drum? Not really. No, it didn't. It kind of just sounded like I was patting on a belly, really. It wasn't hollow, if you would think of with a drum. Do you have any stretch marks? Yes, I do. Not everybody gets them. There's many a potion and lotion that you can put on them. I did try at the beginning. I was really self-conscious already about my stomach. It's my problem area. So I really didn't want stretch marks, but unfortunately I did get them, and I got quite a lot of them. I will maybe put a photo in. If I don't, it's because I'm like, because they're hard for me to look at, but now I look at them like, holy moly, my body carried this amazing little baby, which we've got now. So that's the answer to that one. Does your baby ever stick their arms or legs? Stick out their arms or legs? Yes. You weren't like, you know, the pictures and the videos you see online when you can see a perfect foot? No. But you could feel like a hard, like whether it was an elbow, whether it was a hand, whether it was a knee, you could feel something hard going across underneath my belly, and you'd see it move. It was kind of weird. Can you write something on your bump? Sure, I'm guessing people could write stuff on their bellies. I didn't, just because I didn't. What does it look like if you put your belly on a table or a counter? Can't say I ever did it, so I can't answer that one for you. How far can you push on your bump? Well, I couldn't push that far because I could obviously feel everything and hurts, etc. But when I did go to the obstetrician for one of my checkups. She needed to find out where baby was, so she just moved that bump, and it was so painful and so uncomfortable. But we found out where baby was, so that answered our question. Does it hurt to poke your bump? Like I said, it only hurt at the top. Everywhere else was fine. How far can you push into your bump? I've already answered that one. Has your belly button popped? It kind of did, it kind of didn't. I have a thing about belly buttons. I don't like touching them, or like, you know, for me to wash my belly button, it's like, oh, get it over and done with. I just don't like it, don't know why. So I was really scared for it to pop, but it kind of did right towards the end. It would depend how I was standing or sitting, but yeah. If you shake your belly, do you feel baby move? Not really. Baby just kind of moved when baby wanted to move. It was never like on cue. I could never do something and I knew baby would move. Does your bump sit on your lap? Kind of, yeah. I kind of lost the ability to sit lots of things on my lap, and friends with kids, they wouldn't be able to sit on my knee anymore because my belly kind of just like sat out a little bit. It was a weird feeling. Can you balance something on your belly? Yes, I did it many a time. I had a Ben and Jerry's, for example, and just lay back on the couch and just rested it there. I've done it with my cups of tea. Yeah, I didn't really get a reaction out of baby. I know that's one of the questions a bit further on. I can't see it now because, as you saw, there's lots and lots of questions. But putting cold or warm things on my belly didn't really get a reaction out of baby that much. Every now and then it did. Sometimes it didn't, so yeah. Does rubbing your bump get baby to move? Not really. Like I said, there's nothing I can really do to make baby move. Baby just moved when they wanted to move, really. Do you ever run into things with your bump? All the time. Oh my gosh, there's so many little like grazes or bruises on my belly because I'd forget how big I was sticking out. I kept hitting, so I've got the change table right next to me here and the cot's just here, so if you see me looking, I'm looking at that corner. Yeah, hit my belly on that a few times. Car door, bathroom door at work. Alrighty, sorry, so yes, if at the bathroom door at work, it was just little things like that. I would just forget my spatial awareness of how far I stuck out each time. Alrighty, next one. Like I said, I've got my iPad here with all of these many questions. I'm gonna skim through these because that was again the hot and cold question. Bump didn't really care. Mom, is your bump skin bouncy? Not really. It was kind of just hard. Like it's just a hard lump in there. So many people right at the very end of my pregnancy, perfect example, would people be like, whoa, you're looking really big, or you're all here, it's just all belly. I'm like, yeah, I know, I'm carrying it. I know. Do you have space at the top of your stomach? I'm not sure what you mean by that, but yeah, all my other organs had to fit in somewhere. So yeah, everything was just kind of like mushed back on up there. When you laughed, does your bump move? Yes, it did. It would like bounce, as you do, like your belly bounces when you laugh too. Because now when baby lies on me and I'm laughing, I'm like, oh no, poor baby. I'm like, boom, 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 bounce, bounce, bounce. If you push your bump side to side, so same with the question earlier, can you move it around? I didn't move my bump around because it would hurt. So the only time it happened was when my obstetrician did it and it hurt like a mother trucker. Does your bump look bigger from the side or the front? So from the side, definitely. From the front, from the back, I didn't look pregnant. From the front, I don't know, I just looked like a big ball, I guess. As you saw in the last video, you could see the bump. But from the side, I really stuck out, like it was like boom, right out there. I'll pop in a photo of my 39-week mark, which is when that last video was posted. That was my 39-week mark, and I always used to take a photo every time I hit my weeks. So I'll pop that photo in here and you'll be able to see how far I did stick out. Does it hurt to poke your belly button? I don't like touching belly buttons, like I said, so I avoided touching it. But it didn't hurt, I just don't like touching it. If you put something on your belly, does baby kick it off? No, like I've said before, baby just did what baby wanted to do. Does your baby move if you talk to her? It says her here. But not really, baby didn't really move when I talked. I guess a few times in the car I would like put a song on and I'd forget it'd have like a really big bass at the intro or something, and I'd feel my belly go woomph, because obviously I'd accidentally made baby jump. Whoops. And does your baby ever make your belly lopsided? Yes, it sure did. It would kind of look like an egg sometimes, or if I was lying on my back and baby would move from one side to the other, because at one point baby was sitting kind of like back along here and feet and arms here, so a lot of bruising in these ribs from kicks and punches and just wiggles in general. But then no, baby would sit on this side, and yeah, you would just see my belly go bloop over here, and then baby would roll or something and it would move. So yes, belly did go lopsided. So that's really it for all of those questions. Hope I managed to answer them as best I could. Like I said, they are just my own experience. They are not a textbook pregnancy. Don't expect that if that's gonna be, you know, if you're thinking of getting pregnant, etc. Everybody is different. Like seriously, everybody is different. I've joined mothers groups on Facebook, etc., and just listening to their stories, I'm like, oh wow, no, I never had that problem, or oh my gosh, yes, I did, like that did hurt, or that happened, yes. So yeah, everybody is different, but I hope you enjoyed the video. I am about to now come and sit back down and do my next video, which is introducing our little baby and giving our birth story. So stay tuned and get ready for the next video.